Hello, my name's Caroline Alexander and I'm Senior Lecturer on the Bachelor's Fashion Design Programme at Kingston School of Art. I visited IIAD for the first time to connect with your faculty members and it was a fantastic visit. Unfortunately I couldn't return as sooner than I'd hoped to, but it's great to be back now. I mean, it seems very similar to my visit last time. The campus rooms, facilities look really great. And the only difference, I think, is that we've been working more collaboratively with each other between KSA and IIAD, albeit that was online. Yes, so it was a workshop on sustainable fashion practices, and the topic was called Deconstruct, Reconstruct. So it was a methodology of upcycling second-hand garments using a deconstruction method, and then students worked experimentally with their materials to reconstruct a new garment design from the existing materials they brought in. Yes, well, I mean, broadly speaking, sustainability and addressing environmental issues are never more pressing than ever. So all students and staff and individuals have a responsibility to think about how they can be more sustainable and also more environmentally conscious. So this workshop was a methodology for addressing that. It's just one of many ways in which students can be more sustainable. And I think we all have a responsibility as producers, designers, but also as consumers to think about how we can be more conscious with what we consume and use existing materials that otherwise would perhaps end up in landfill. So it's really about our responsibility to be more environmentally aware. It's already being used, it's already been applied and used in a widespread manner, albeit it may not be evident to everybody at the moment, but it's there from using data that we get through marketing and online e-commerce applications. In terms of design though, I know that some brands are already using AI, so yes, we have a more computerized way in which perhaps designs, patterns are being generated based on data that's being received from consumer habits. So the question is, how will it change the role of the designer? I think design students need to be familiar with artificial intelligence and adapt and have these digital technical tools, but the old way, the handcraft methods, the analog tools still need to be preserved, and there's still a role for that. So I think students need to embrace both the digital revolution and the AI revolution, but also preserve and protect some of the handicrafts to which we use in our role as designers. I think it will give lots of opportunities whenever there's a new platform, digital platform to present your work, or if there are new tools, methodologies. It's always an opportunity. There's always going to be new exciting innovations, and I think we have to embrace that. Otherwise, yes, some people may be left aside as this revolution gains momentum. So, but again, I think it's always good with every industrial, technological revolution that we've had historically. One still needs to sort of respect and understand some of the former methodologies, which are still effective, efficient, and you know, a computer generating a design is not the same as an individual thinking creatively. So I don't think computers can fully substitute human intelligence and humans working with each other. So I don't think we're all going to be out of a job just yet. So computers and androids are not going to take over the world, I hope. The inaugural speaker program, Jamboree, which our mantra was a confluence of ideas and creativity, and it really was. So it was a meeting of IIAD and KSA, faculty members, including myself, coming together to talk about how we can collaborate more. So we devised a program of guest speakers and also got contributions from students who acted as ambassadors. So it was very much student-led and student-focused staff working collaboratively with students as well. We're really keen to continue to do more lectures through the Jamboree initiative, which I really hope I can be involved in. And in terms of being more collaborative, I really hope that KSA can come and visit more often. We really hope we can welcome many more students from IIAD at KSA as well. Projects within our own modules that are complementary to each other. Bringing together students to work in design teams across the globe, sharing their own experiential knowledge and practices, but finding common ground as well, I think would be a really great way forward. I mean, it was a very short workshop and I was very impressed with their quick thinking creativity. They were very immersed in what they were doing, and they took on board the workshop task and suggestions very well, but I was merely suggesting, and the students really grasped the task very, very well, very enthusiastically, and I think they produced some incredible outcomes in the very short time. Yeah, what they achieved was really super. Definitely students have to develop a repertoire of digital skills which are being asked for more in the industry. Students though should think about learning their craft and practicing, not just working on the projects that they're given by their tutors, but developing their own interests, their own practice outside of that. Practice, practice, practice. And thinking about their identity, it's important to be an authentic designer, being true to yourself, but having an idea of which brands, which designers you align with, because this can really help focus a search when applying for jobs upon graduation.